video, I'm going to be doing my hits and misses for the month of April. Like I said, I like leaving my hits and misses off basically on a positive note. So I tend to do my misses first and then all the stuff that I like at the end. So if you guys are interested in watching this video, then please keep watching. Okay, you guys, so I had a couple of misses this month. I think I have 2 to talk about. So the first one is, by the way, this is a random video because it's not all beauty related, but it's this right here. That would help if I held it right. This is the Olly, I think I'm saying that correctly, the brand Olly's Protein Smoothie, and it is in the flavor Vanilla Sweet Maple. So I don't hate this. However, my favorite protein shake at the moment is from this brand, but it's their Velvet Vanilla one. I love it so much. The label on it is like a blue color and it's so good, you guys. At first I thought it was like a little chalky tasting, but now I can't get enough of it and I love it so much. So I went to Target because it's the only place that I could find it, and they literally had every other flavor except that one. So this was the closest thing I can get, and I typically don't like a lot of exotic flavors. Like, you know, I just don't like it. I'm a plain person. I'd rather have vanilla, mostly vanilla, or chocolate. Just keep it plain flavors, but they didn't really have that. So they just had this one. So I said, you know what, let me try it and see how I like it. Honestly, it does taste a little bit like the vanilla one. However, you do get a hint of maple and I'm just not into it. Maybe for the time, like fall time, but just not right now. I really want my vanilla one. So this was a miss for me, but I will be finishing it just because I bought it and I don't want to return it. So yeah. My second miss, and I think this is the last one, is actually these right here. So these are bath fizzes from Ulta Beauty. I saw these because Casey Holmes was talking about a shower fizz that she puts in her shower, and she gets it from Ulta Beauty, and she really loves them in the shower. Now, I saw these right next to the ones that she was talking about, and I figured, you know what? These were a better value. I got 4 for $7 for the other ones, and these were $1.50 because they were on sale. So I got a ton more because they were 2 for $3. So I ended up getting a ton more of these, and I got every single scent that they had. That's why I have so many different colors in here. My camera was doing something. And so I was really excited to use these because I have been seriously into like vamping up anything that is the norm for me. So every day, you know, we come home, we take a shower, or some of us take a shower during the daytime. I usually take 2 showers every day. But sometimes, you know, I come home and when I'm ready to take my night shower, it's just like a routine and I want something different. So I thought that adding one of these to my shower would be a cool little experience, just, you know, something different. However, when I put these in the shower, I just feel like they're not potent enough. I put them in and you smell it, like on a scale of 1 to 5, you probably smell it like a 1 or a 2. And they smell awesome. However, the moment you break out your shampoo, your conditioner, your shaving products, whatever it is that you're using, most of the time that's scented and it just overpowers that so quickly that you forget you even put it in the shower. So I'm gonna have to try the ones that Casey Holmes was talking about. Maybe they're more potent, I don't know. But these were a really big miss for me, so I didn't really like them. Let's head into my favorites. So, sorry, I'm like excited because this is the first time I've been filming in a little while. So, okay, let's just talk about products that I've mentioned before on my channel, but there's a reason why I'm mentioning them again. So I have really been struggling the last couple of months really with the base of my skin. So like my foundation and my concealer, I feel like no matter what I do, it just looks really crepey right in here. No matter how much I wet my beauty blender and really go in there. I've tried switching concealers, I've tried so many things, and I can't figure out how to get my makeup to look like that airbrush finish that I used to have. So I went back to using old products, and it was such a good idea because now I'm happy with my makeup again. So these are some of the products that I have been using that have really transformed my makeup back to looking the way I like it to look. So one of the things that I actually stopped doing is I stopped applying my concealer with a beauty blender, and I actually started using buffing brushes. So this one is the one that I first started using. This one is the Real Techniques buffing brush. So I will put concealer wherever usually during the day, like if I'm going to work, I just put it like in my T-zone and I buff everything out really quickly because I refuse to put on foundation, but I will do a little bit of concealer, and this blends it out so nicely. It doesn't look dry or anything. It just looks good and it keeps the coverage. And this brush is a little bit better in my opinion. I hate to say that. They're both good, but I like this one better. This one is the Morphe M439 buffing brush, and the bristles are just a little bit more dense. It is a little bit bigger as well, so it gets the job done just a tiny bit quicker. But this one's actually pretty good too because it gets right up in there underneath your eye. So I go back and forth between these two. They're so good for just buffing everything out and just making it look seamless. So I've really been loving these two brushes. And to coincide with that, what I like to do is I have been taking a new sponge that's actually from, what brand is this from? This sponge was given to me by my mom. She had an entire collection. I think it came with like 10 different blenders, and they all came in packages like this, and it just went around in a complete circle. So as you can see, that was a lot. So this is one that came in the packages, and it is from the brand Tracy. And basically it came with a whole bunch of beauty blenders, and she just didn't like them because she felt that they were a little bit too hard for her. I haven't tried all of them. This is literally the first one that I've tried, and it is very similar to the Real Techniques sponge. I think it is really nice. It's squishy enough. It's really not that hard, and it's good enough that when I put my makeup on, I like the way that it looks, and I love the color. It's like a lilac purple. It's really dirty right now though. Don't judge me. And what I do is I will just take a little bit of powder on the flat side of this sponge, which leads me to my next product, the Airspun Loose Face Powder. I love this powder. If you guys have never tried this, it's a drugstore item, and this powder makes your face look airbrushed. I know it sounds crazy and you're gonna look crazy when you're putting it on, but it actually does work. So I take powder from this and I just take the flat side, put some on just like that, and I literally just pounce it all over my face, and it just makes my skin look flawless. It fills in all of my pores and it just makes me look airbrushed. So this brush right here has been an awesome favorite and a really good surprise. I bought this because, well, first of all, I saw the color that it was, and I love this color. It's like a lilac purple sparkly bottom, and then it has a nice pink that fades into lilac bristles, and the bristles are they're soft, you guys, and this is like a really nice brush. This is the number 300 brush from Real Techniques, and I really like this. I don't have a ton of Real Techniques brushes, but this one is divine. And the bottom of it is not round. I'll put it up here so that you guys can see it a little bit better. It actually has like a diamond shape, and I like that because you can get up in there, and I like the way like your fingers can hold it. I just really like this brush simply for dusting off powder. I'm sure it would be great for other things, but that's all I've used it for, and I really been liking it for that. If I'm baking a little bit, like in this area or wherever, I just dust it off with this, and this works wonders for me right now. I didn't have a brush that was specifically for that, and I didn't even know I needed it, but I did, and I love it so much. What's next? Another product that I have talked about before on my channel that I love, and I have fallen in love with it again, is this Stila bronzer in the color medium. This is their Stay All Day contouring bronzer for face and body in the color medium. Can you tell I love it? This is so beat up. I can't even tell you like when I bought this, you guys, but I literally use this every single day around my face. I have it on right now, It is so good and it stays on. It doesn't really fade throughout the day, which I really like. And I can use it all over my body and it looks good. And it's not too orange and it's not too ashy. It looks freaking awesome on my skin color. So I've really been loving this. Again, this is the last product that I have mentioned before. I've mentioned this before on my channel. I'm pretty sure I have. But I've really been liking like the monochromatic look. If you guys don't know what that means, it just means that like your eyeshadow, your blush and your lips are like all the same color. I've really been liking that lately. I don't know why. And I've been into peachy colors, which leads me to this. This is the Tarte 12-hour blush and it's in the color Insightful. This color is so pretty and it looks, I guess, kind of intimidating in the pan, but it's really not. You put it on your skin and it just looks really good. I actually have it on right now as my eyeshadow and it's the only color that I have on. It's all over my lids and I blew it out in my crease a little bit, and I also have it on as my blush. I really like this and I like the fact that it's a long wear blush, which also helps it stay a little bit better for my eyeshadow, which is kind of cool. So I've really been liking this. 3 more products that I want to talk about that I've never mentioned before on my channel, and I have really been loving them, and they have just helped transform my makeup look a little bit. This right here, which everybody I think has seen by now, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy collaboration highlighter. I have been dying over this, like completely dying over this. I love this so much. First of all, it's beautiful when you look at it, but when you put it on your skin, I have it on right now, and it's not even that blinding. Like, you can make it even more blinding. That is the sad part. I mean, I just love it so much. It makes your skin look so beautiful, so glowy, and just like Instagram ready, you know? Like, I just love this so much. I mean, I can keep talking about this all day long. I used this on my wedding day. All the bridesmaids used this on my wedding day, and I really love this. I love the formula. I love that when you dip your brush into it, there's like almost zero fallout, which is freaking awesome. And the actual formula of it is just so smooth. So it just looks nice on the skin. All right, so I'm down to my last 2 things. This was something that I found in Ulta. This I actually got for free. I was shopping online and they said, you know, if you buy this amount of products, you get this choice of things for free. And this is the one thing that I picked. This is the Ulta Beauty New Hue Shadow Switching Pan. So I'm sure you guys have seen, I forget what brand makes it, but it's called Switch. And it's basically a product where you are using an eyeshadow of some sort and you want to switch the color, but you don't have anything to do that with. So a lot of times I just tend to blow on the brush, wipe it off a little bit, and use another color. But the previous color that was on it is still showing up on my face, and I freaking hate when that happens. So with this is awesome because you will dust the brush in the black part, and it takes off so much of the product that it's like brand new again. So I really love this. And the inner part, this little white part that just tried to play me right now, this is actually a little bit of a different texture because this is meant for creams, to take off creams. So this is more for powders. This, you're supposed to dampen it a little bit and then put your brush in it if it has a cream or a type of liquid, and it's supposed to take it off and be amazing. I personally have not used this, so I can't really speak for this part, but this part is amazing, and it was like dumb cheap on the website, but I actually got it for free, so I really have been loving that product. And this, my friends, is the last thing I want to talk about. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is a primer and a moisturizer in one. But okay, this has been the love of my life for, oh my god, over a month now. I've been trying this and I just love it so much, probably more than anything that I have talked about here today. I was looking for a primer that moisturized my skin but wasn't going to be too heavy because I do get oily throughout the day, and this is just so good, you guys. It makes my makeup lay so good. This just, I mean, I love it so much. It helps keep my makeup on throughout the day. And what I really love is that I don't even use this as a primer a lot of the times. I will use this in the morning if I'm not putting makeup on, but I want a moisturizer. This is my moisturizer. I don't have a daytime moisturizer right now. It's literally this, and it makes my skin and my neck just feel so good, so moisturized. It doesn't feel tacky or sticky or anything like that. It just makes your face feel good, your skin feel good, and it makes my makeup look good. So if you are looking for a new primer or a moisturizer and you really would like to try something new, try this. This has been my absolute favorite. If I could choose one thing from everything that I talked about today, it would be this. All right, guys, that is it. I try not to talk too long, but I feel like I always talk too long during these videos. That has been my favorites for the month of April. I've really been loving this stuff. It's just amazing stuff. So if you guys haven't tried it, you have to try it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.